Everything I did and ate training for my first half marathon. Today is a big day for me because it's my first attempt at 10 miles, and this is almost the peak of my training, so after this it will be winding down, and I'm both excited and terrified. For breakfast, I had oatmeal with strawberries and drizzled over some honey, which I actually got fresh from my boss because he keeps his own beehives and shares the honey with us. The honey is absolutely amazing. And I did share the leftovers with Baxter, who waited very patiently for his share. After breakfast, I did some vegetable meal prep for my lunch and dinner. Leave a comment if you know the character on my apron. The other day, my neighbor brought over these cute little tomatoes, but I didn't realize how much they would squirt when I cut into them. I had an appointment at the Apple store to get my phone battery changed since it's been kind of trash these days. So I got out of the Apple store. The employee was really nice, and she said there was nothing wrong with my phone. And more importantly, she said that it would take 3 hours to replace the battery. And I was like, lady, I got a 10-mile run I have to do today. I cannot sit here for 3 hours and wait. So I decided to not get the battery changed, and we will continue on with the rest of the errands for the day. The rest of the errands was basically just grocery shopping, and then it was time to make lunch, where I grilled up some chicken and added it to the pasta and a sauce I made with the vegetables from this morning. I forgot to add spinach, but honestly, this was one of the best pasta dishes I've ever made. The chicken was perfectly salted and cooked, and the sauce with the squirty little tomatoes was excellent. I then fixed the screen protector on my phone and lounged around while I digested, and also had my new comic delivered, so I read that before gearing up and heading out for the big run. I actually felt really strong in the first half, probably from all the carbs I had earlier, and my pace was faster than usual, but it didn't feel like it. I had my first gel at the 4-mile mark as usual, and then the second at the 8-mile mark. This time I switched up the flavors and tried the orange Cis Gel for the first time, and it was sort of okay. Unsurprisingly, I did not feel great after the run, even after I had electrolytes and rolled for a little bit before showering. For dinner, I made some poke with salmon I got earlier that day, along with some sides of rice and vegetables. I wrote in my journal while snacking on these diabolical gummies, and then watched the last few episodes of Wednesday with popcorn that I forgot to film. And then it was finally time to go to bed, which was probably my favorite part of the day. And that's